Alright, I believe I am live. Hello, what's happening everybody? MCOC Droid does, back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Happy Saturday to everybody. It is nice and early over here. Since I live in California, Pacific Standard Time is just after 7 o'clock. So I am definitely going to wait a few minutes. One, for people to show up to the stream, and two, for this coffee that I'm drinking to kick in. Because I could definitely use some right now. In fact, let me top it off. I will be right back, actually. Alright, that's much better. Okay, I am back. Sorry, like I said, I just wanted to top off on this coffee because I am definitely going to need it this morning. Let's go ahead and get caught up with the chat. Carolus, good morning to you, or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Sam L, hey content boy, how are you? I am good. I'm good, Sam L. I hope you're doing good as well. Like I said, I'll be doing even better in about 5 minutes once I can feel more of this coffee. Doc Strange, what's up, bud? Glad you can make it. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, once again, happy Saturday, everybody. Sleeper 921 Gaming just rolled in. Hey, Droid, how you doing? Let's see what else is going on. Doc Strange, if my Spanish serves me correctly, you're saying you don't like coffee. And that's okay, to each their own. I didn't either for a long time, actually. And then I started working earlier and earlier. And I felt like I needed it. And so it's just sort of become commonplace for me these days. I very much enjoy it. Nothing fancy, but I just need my coffee. Sam L, I don't know why every time you type content. Not sure what you mean by that. Feel free to elaborate. Anyway, speaking of coffee, let me have one more sip and then I'll talk about this stream for the day. And actually, if you bear with me for a moment, I would like to go ahead and put out something on the old Twitterverse. Let me copy this. Hang on. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. Tweeted that. Carolus, I'm from Germany. Okay, well then I imagine it is probably at least late afternoon or early evening for you. So good late afternoon or early evening. Yeah, Doc Strange, translation, I don't like coffee, it's not good. I pretty much figured that's what you said. I got the no me gusta el café. The muy que asco, I just didn't remember what it was. It's been a while since I had taken high school Spanish. Sam L, actually, good point that you're asking me this. Did you see Avengers Infinity War trailer 2? You will go mad, Droid. It is lit. I have not seen the Avengers Infinity War trailer 2 that came out yesterday. I am intentionally not watching it. I'm going to do my best to hold out and not watch it. Because the movie opens in, what is it, about 5 weeks, 6 weeks from now. So I'm going to try and see if I can avoid it. but I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I did, however, get my tickets pretty much the minute they went on sale. I'll be seeing it in IMAX 3D, so I am super stoked. Like, it literally cannot come soon enough. Yeah, I am so hyped. I'm just gonna run this on auto fight while get going for a few minutes. Sam L, what the F? Why 1 month? Oh, suspense though. Yeah, that's kind of why. Like, there, you know, like I see a lot of movies and I watch a lot of trailers, and you know, you see so many trailers, and you know, like, you read the synopsis and you see images and things like that, and even if they're only telling you so much, you kind of start figuring out in your head like what's gonna happen, you know, what scenes are kind of in what order, and then by the time you're watching the movie, even if you're not directly thinking about it, you're like, oh, well, I haven't seen that shot yet, and you know, I don't know, for example, like Captain America is still alive and I haven't seen that shot yet, so I guess he's gonna keep living, or, you know what I mean, like, you, even if you're not knowing that you're doing it, in the back of your mind you're like, oh yeah, I remember that shot from that trailer and I haven't seen it yet, so I guess this thing is still coming. So for some movies, I try to go in as in the dark as I possibly can be. Star Wars The Last Jedi was the perfect example. Like, I stopped watching all trailers, TV commercials, anything online. I stopped cold turkey like a couple of months before it opened, so that I knew pretty much nothing going into it except for the very basics. And so I like doing that as often as I can. Doc Strange is saying, join us, watch the trailers, join the hype train. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been not really spoiled, but I've you know, kind of heard or seen a couple of small things about the trailer. So like I said, I'm just trying to cut it as much as I possibly can, and who knows, maybe by this time tomorrow I'll have broken down and I'll just watch the trailer. Because I even was like, oh, well, okay, maybe I'll watch the trailer, but I'll watch it once, and then I'll just do my best to forget all about it. And I know that if I did that, I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to watch the trailer again, and again, and again, because I can't tell you how many times I've watched the first Avengers Infinity War trailer. Between seeing it in the theaters and watching it online, it's probably been at least, you know, 20-something times. So I would do the exact same with this new trailer. So we'll see. But that said, I should point out, so since I have not seen the trailer, I will respectfully ask that we keep spoilers from the trailer or anything like that to a minimum when possible during the chat today. You know, if it happens, it happens. But yes, if possible, try and reduce the spoilers, the actual spoilers, potentials, or you know, speculation and stuff like that. Sure, I'll talk about that because I already have my own theories about stuff. But yeah, anything new that was sort of revealed, so to speak, in this trailer yesterday, let's try and keep that on the down low if possible. Please and thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna run through these first two MODOK labs, and then I will get going. Give me 1 second, actually. Because yeah, I'll do the other two difficulties later off stream if you want to get rolling on what this live stream is actually meant for and advertised for. speaking of, since we're on the topic of Avengers Infinity War, Doc, I think we said it in the chat last night, but for those who hadn't heard, actually I wanted to look up the actual number. I heard that for ticket sales for Infinity War, it mentioned it beat the best 24-hour pre-sale, which I assume was Black Panther. I know that was breaking a bunch of records. But I read yesterday that it broke the record for, the most pre-sales in a 24-hour period. It did that in 6 hours. Like, that is crazy. It's not surprising. I mean, I knew Black Panther was huge, obviously, and I was so happy to see how well it's been doing. But I had a hunch that Infinity War is just going to blow. It honestly might be it could turn into the #1 movie of all time. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. I've been kind of hoping that something will overtake Avatar one of these days. And Star Wars hasn't done it yet, but I have a hunch. I mean, this movie is going to be huge. And I mean, yeah, it's coming out in the end of April, so you still have a bunch of movies ahead of it. Unlike Black Panther, where right now there haven't really been too many big movies to go up against it for the most part. But I'm very intrigued to see how big this movie is. Like, this is going to be huge. This could be the biggest movie of all time. Just saying. All right, let's wrap this up, shall we? Okay. So, yeah, those are done. Alright, so, as stated in the title of this stream, and I've been kind of talking about it for the last week or so, there are two big things that I would like to do today. I've intentionally put off the first run of Uncollected mode. So that is going to happen. Just going to do the first run through here on the stream. But the main reason why I put off doing the first run of Uncollected mode is because of the Event Quest bundle. So again, for those who have not heard, I believe it started last month, where now that there's this Uncollected mode, similar to all the other difficulties, there is also the sort of bundle that pops up when you're on your first run. And similar to those, you have 24 hours to buy it, and during the first 30 minutes, it's actually 15% off. And so I won't flip over to a breakdown of it just yet, because we're going to see it in a little while. But the bundle itself is 5,000 units, which of course is massive. So getting it at 15% off actually brings it down to 4,250 units. That's a big savings. That's almost, it's like $20, $25 worth of units. So I wanted to take this month, or, the first half of this month, to build up my units, and two, build up my battle chips, which I did an opening on those yesterday. If you did not check it out, be sure to do so. I got insanely lucky with the 50 crystals that I opened. And I have what I need, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough units one way or another for this bundle, because again, you only have 30 minutes to get it when it's quote-unquote on sale, before it just reverts back to the normal price for the last 23.5 hours. And I've also heard that, unlike the other event quests, I'm just going to go ahead and get this started. This is the team I'm rolling with. Unlike the other event quests, for whatever reason, the bundle doesn't pop up at the very end of your first run, like after finishing the final boss. I've heard some people have gotten it at the end of Chapter 1, some people have gotten it at the end of Chapter 2. It's been quite random, so I didn't want to start Uncollected, and then all of a sudden, this deal unexpectedly pops up early, and then I'd be screwed. So that's why I have put this off. So going to run through this. Whenever the deal pops up, I'm going to go ahead and stop the run, obviously, and probably kind of set it up as if I'm doing a new video, because I would like to do a breakdown of it, talk about the bundle itself, open up that legendary crystal. We'll go ahead and do that there. Resume the run of Uncollected, and then once it is over, I will have enough shards for another 5-star basic pull, so that is how the stream will close out. So hopefully it should be a pretty successful and fun-filled stream. Let me get caught up on chat for a second before I get rolling. Metal Sonic Dude, MSD, what's good, my brother? Good to see you, buddy. Glad you can make it just in time, too. About to get rolling here. Ditto to Aaron Hoodie Lover 21. Hey, Droid, what's up, bro? Glad you can make it as well. Good morning, or wherever you are. So, I am going to do... I'm not too worried about this mode. I've been watching others run it. I've been doing the other difficulties myself. I'm not too concerned. Let's go to the right. Why not? And let's get this battle started. Yeah, that's right. Just the extra health, and then they can do their L3. So, I'll roll with that. Morning Slain. Glad you can make it, bud. Thanks for making it out to the stream just in time, too. I was just kind of messing around with the first 2 MODOK labs, and then just going over what this stream is going to be. That should be enough. Aaron Hoodie Lover, take the noted path. Yeah, I thought about it. That was going to be my next choice, so... Sorry for not catching your chat in time, but you probably would have convinced me to go left. I didn't even look at the node to see what it was. Oh well. Let's mix it up. Go for Mr. Archangel. Didn't even have to finish it. Nice. Alright. Metal Sonic Dude. Sometimes I get mad with my basic pulls, but then I look at my Awakened Blade, and it makes it all better. I definitely feel you on that. I did my first 5-star pull, Sense Blade, earlier this week, and that's up on the channel as well. Spoiler alert, it was a first dupe on Ronin, actually. So I wasn't too displeased with that. Like, I was, you know, it was awakening a new champ, which is always nice. 6-star shards, which is always nice. And Ronin, you know, he's a solid champ. I mean, he's still relatively new, so I've only got him at rank 1. Hopefully, sometime down the road, I'll take him at least to 2, maybe to 3. But, yeah, I had only done 2 basic pulls before that in January, before deciding to really save up for Blade. And I got, what was it, a 3rd dupe on my Red Cyclops and a 2nd dupe on my Hulkbuster. Yeah. That was not a good January, I must say. So it was tough that I got those relatively not great pulls, we'll just say that. And then had to stop doing any sort of 5-star openings because I was saving for Blade. It was kind of brutal to end on that note, but, you know, it is what it is. That's why I'm kind of hoping, you know, with this legendary crystal I'll be opening up in a little while, I would take any, like, it doesn't matter. If I get a 5-star, I'm happy. The bundle is worth it if I even only get a 4-star. But if I got any 5-star, even if it's a Kamala Khan, or if it's another dupe on Cyclops, or Hulkbuster, or Iron Fist, it doesn't matter. It's a 5-star, so it makes it even much more worth it. Metal Sonic Dude is saying, yeah, just finished a vid on another basic. Spoiler alert, another Mystic. Ooh, another Mystic. I'm intrigued. That's one class that I need a lot of help with when it comes to 5-stars, because I only have an Iron Fist. I'm gonna say you got Iron Fist, actually. That is gonna be my guess. But I will definitely check it out after this stream is over. There we go. Red Z Kai. Hopefully I got that right. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for making it. Aaron Hoodie Lover. I can get the 3-star Bishop grind next round because I got an Awakening Gem. Nice. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I always have props to you all that can keep this grind going. Like, I grinded a lot yesterday, but I was just focusing on milestones in all of the different arenas. Just to try and get units and to try and get battle chips. But, you know, I wish I had more time to do, like, a regular grind. Not just for that, but for maybe actually going for the champs. And just, you know, with work schedule and what have you, you know, I do the best I can, but I can't really keep up a consistent grind like that to ever really hope to go for a champ. So, you know, my hat is always off to those of you who can. I always wish you all good luck, because I know that I can basically never do it without taking off multiple days from work. So for those of you that can, again, props to you, because I'm a little jealous. I am a little jealous, I'm not going to lie. Metal Sonic Dude, I really am thirsty for the skill cats to get Blade to rank 3. Rank 2 is kind of depressing for a Blade. No, I hear you. I mean, you know, hopefully you get them soon, whether it's through, like, AQ crystals, or whether it's through, you know, the T4CC frag crystals, or maybe even some full ones if you got them. Let me check out this node. Unblockable Special 1, and Fury is more effective. No big deal. Yeah, hopefully you can take him up soon, Aaron, because he is kind of amazing. Build up a few stacks of those. Oh, that's right. He's not awakened. I was wondering why I wasn't getting those regen charges on him. Oh, come on. All right. First level done. Okay. So now I'm hoping it doesn't pop up this quickly. I mean, I know I'm going to have to stop at some point, but I would like to get to... Okay, good. I would like to get into at least some kind of a groove. Alright, number 2. Let's see. Let's go... You know what? Let's take on Blade. The unbeatable champion. He's not really. Nice. Come on at me. Hit me a couple times. Fall over. Very nice. Alright. Keep this line moving. Yeah, after this first run, I'll probably hold off until the next completion event, which won't be for another, what, like 9-10 days. Just because I'm going to need those points. I've already finished up all the other difficulties, actually. Whether it was, again, because of completion, or whether I needed some of the... Oh, I didn't think I'd pick them up on that. Pick up that hit, I mean. So yeah, whether it's for completion that I needed, or some of the rewards, or again, I was just trying to grind through even like beginner and normal modes, you know, when I was at work or to and from work, just put on autoplay, let it go, simply so that I could get those units too. I mean, they're easy units, and we were just talking about this on Rhino's stream the other night, actually. Yeah, I mean, of course, those difficulties are super easy. Doc Strange, this one's for you. Throwing out some MODOK love out there. You know, of course, like beginner and even normal are super easy and boring and what have you, for, you know, those players who have advanced enough. Again, the rewards aren't amazing, but if nothing else, it's easy units, and like I said, you can put it on auto fight, just kind of let it roll. And especially now, you know, a couple months or so ago, when they went ahead and made beginner even easier by, you know, cutting off some of the paths on each level. You know, you're able to burn through it so much quicker, and it's the same rewards, you know, so especially like for the units, you know, in the first chapter, it's not that many units, but it's 2 paths per level, so it goes by very quickly. Let's mix it up and do some Medusa action as well. I wanted to rank her up last night, actually, because I know level up is still on right now, but when it first started, Cosmic Advancement was also on, so I was actually keen to take her up to 3, and of course, I was looking at my Tier 1 Alpha stash, and I had nowhere near enough, so then I went to my Glory, and I had nowhere near enough, and that's not true. I had enough for, what did I say, I think 3 of the Tier 1 Alphas, and I needed 4, so I was like, there's literally nowhere else I can get these right now. Are there? No? Alright, fine. So, that'll have to happen another time, unfortunately. Let's see. Aaron Hoodie Lover, MSD, very good Mystic. Oh, yeah. So, I am intrigued to see who you got there, Metal Sonic. Like I said, I'll check it out after I do my stream here. Back Strange, welcome back. I did just do a fight with our old Spudhead for you. Probably should have looked at the nodes on him since he's a final boss. So hopefully I didn't miss anything too horrible. Oh yeah, there's the, what is that, the power drain after 20 seconds. Just noticed that. Fantastic. Good job, Droid does, for really paying attention like you're supposed to. Come on. Should be just enough time. Got it. Oh, nice. Oh, damn, Sean was backing up. Go, why don't you do it? And it does. Alright. So that is the end of chapter 1. Let's see if it pops up here. Get those lovely rewards. I'll definitely be able to do a 4-star. I don't know if I can do 2 4-stars by the time the run is over, but we'll see. Oh. Well, I hit back thinking that it didn't matter, but oh well. Alright, moving along then. That's fine. This is where I'll have to start using Medusa a bit more because of the Sentinels. Let's see, what do we have? I should actually start looking at these nodes, just out of curiosity. That path, excuse me, is buffet and extra health. You know what? Yeah, let's get one of these harder paths done. Let's do that one. Alright, so because it's buff, well, it's buff, so it doesn't really matter. Well, Doc, since you are back, I will do another fight with MODOK, because it's MODOK. So I'm gonna hit there. No real point to do the special one here. That's fine. So if he can just go ahead and trigger his special, I wouldn't mind doing an L3. There we go. And go. And go. That'll be just shy. There we go. Alright. Armor break, armor break, armor break, armor break, armor break. And boom! No armor break, but a bunch of other stuff, so that's cool. Let's stop it there. Let him do his thing. Ooh, that one of those debuffs actually reduced his ability accuracy, because I noticed he did not go unstoppable after his special. Go ahead, and we'll finish this up. Okay. Let me get caught up on the chat. Doc Strange is asking, what does MODOK's Flux thing do? So the Flux is totally random, and that's how they've always advertised it. Hang on, let me grab some coffee. Before it gets too cold. Yeah, so his Flux thing is totally random, which they have specified from the get-go, and there's no way to track it, or how did they put it in their Champion Spotlight post? It's like you'd have to be a genius to figure it out or something. So it's totally random in terms of like the crit rate, the crit damage rate, the attack boost, things like that. If you see in there's really no actual counter, or there's no like anything up in your corner. Like if you had a armor up buff, or if you had an attack buff, those would show up. The Flux thing not only is totally random, but they don't show anything. That's really my only gripe about the character. I get what they were going for, but let's get real, it is slightly annoying. Okay. This'll be fun. See if I can get... Alright, so one stuck. See if I can get another bleed or two staying on him. Oh, cool. A bleed and a poison. Not bad. See if we can generate a couple more poisons would be nice. But I got the neurotoxin, so that's okay. Should be enough for the next L1. It is. Cool. This is over. Nice. Let me get caught up again. At Hava is here. What's up, bud? Thanks for making it. Hi, Droid. I'm also be going live in an hour. I'm doing Crystal Wars of 3 4-stars and 1 5-star live. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to come by and check that out. I should be done right around then. And I know we talked about doing a Crystal War. We should make that happen sometime. OMG, you need 10 more to 200. Yeah, I'm getting close to that 200 sub mark. I'm pretty excited about that. I was trying to stay low-key about it, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. So hopefully if anyone here has not subbed yet, please feel free to do so. And of course, smash that like button. As Metal Sonic just said, I literally noticed your message as I was saying the same words out loud. So much appreciated, Metal Sonic. Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that stuff would be super helpful. And yeah, I'm pretty darn close to 200 subs, so I am very happy for that. Bino K. Rico, what's up, man? Thanks for making it to the stream. Damn, that Medusa, though. Yeah, I do like Medusa. In fact, now is the time I'm going to use her, because she is going up against these lovely Sentinels. Like I was just saying a minute ago, I wanted to take her up to rank 3 last night, but I just did not have enough tier 1 alphas, so that is going to have to wait for now, unfortunately. And she'll get hampered a little bit by this buffet with her Fury stacks, but they'll just keep coming, so I'm not too worried. And honestly, once I get the armor shattered on Sentinel, it's basically over anyway. So, let's get rolling. Do it. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. The one that I have been annoyed with when I was doing some of the, like heroic and master and what have you, are the skill version of these Sentinels, since they can purify or whatever it is, any debuffs that are on them, like immediately. Not gonna lie, wasn't a fan. Because again, I would keep bringing Medusa, trying to get the armor shattered rolling, and he would just shrug it right off immediately. So I'm intrigued to figure out how I'm going to do that in Uncollected mode here. And this is why I would have loved take her up to L3. Oh, it's unblockable. Good to know. I did not know that. This is why I wanted to take her up to rank 3 last night, specifically in preparation for Uncollected mode, just to make it a bit easier. Well, let me rephrase. To make her hit harder so that it wouldn't take this long, but this might do it. No, it will not. Yes, it will. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, Doc Strange, we were talking about that. So, yeah, I would hope, 6 or 7 revives, maybe at the very most, for that Hyperion in 5-3. Again, if you have any boosts, don't hesitate. Just smack them on there. You can always get more of them later. Hang on, I'm going to have a little more copy. And yeah, so like I was saying, with MODOK, if you're going to bring him and have him kind of be the primary against Hyperion, since that level 1 special can reverse power gain, if you can build a team around him, like I was saying, Doc Ock, you get that 15% attack bonus for everybody on your team after a combo of 15 or more. Regular Cap or Falcon would give you a 6% attack bonus for everybody as well. Ultron, you get your crits faster. Gwenpool, it increases MODOK's maximum flux, so he can get, I guess, higher crits, higher crit rating, higher attack, all that stuff. So yeah, if you're able to build a team around him, that should help, and it's especially if you can put some boosts on there, that'll mitigate that minus 50% attack for the level, since he's not a cosmic champion. Fire that off, it's fine. Thought I had that faster. Oh well. So close. There we go. There we go. All right. Super gaming morning, everyone. Thanks for making it, man. Glad you could stop by the stream. Actually, let me get caught up with chat here for a second. Being okay, Rico. T1 alphas is the real struggle. You absolutely have that right. I just wish there were more ways to get it. In fact, you know what the real struggle is? Like I said, I was one shy of taking Medusa to rank 3 last night if I burned through all my glory. Since we only run map 5 for AQ, and I don't really think of anything else off the top of my head. You know what hurts the most? That I have 2,750 frags, and you need 2,800 to form one. So I need 50 frags for a tier 1 alpha, and I have no means of getting it. It is incredibly annoying. I know. It's, first world MCOC problems, but believe me, that's been around for a while, and that just hurts every time I have to look at it. Metal Sonic Dude is saying in Doc Strange, you must join the Act 5 100% Club with Droid and I. Yeah, hopefully, you'll be able to get there someday, Doc. I know you're saying like years and years. I don't think it's going to take you years and years. Your roster is going to keep getting better and better and better. So you will get there sooner than you think. I guarantee. That is an official MCOC Droid Does live stream guarantee that Doc Strange will not need to take years to 100% Act 5. Let's see. Sumit Kumar Pal, you're also here as well. Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it. As well as Francisco Javier Cortez Navarrete. Hello to you as well. Glad you're here. So let's continue on. Yeah, this is the beginning, quote unquote, of buffet. So not too worried about that. Oops. See if I can get it here. There we go. Nice. Just about wrap him up. There. Crossbones down. Moving right along. Venom pool. Oh, what the heck. Haven't used Blade yet this level. Let's throw him in there. Nice. Nice and easy. So we're still talking about that Hyperion in 5.3. Yeah, of course, Magic is another solid choice. She'll have that minus 50% attack as well, since it's not she's not a cosmic champion. But of course, you know, the class advantage will mitigate that a bit as well, and her special 2 with the power lock and power steal, super helpful as well. Okay, let me actually read the nodes on the boss this time. So Limber, that's fine, and then the resistance, no big deal, but I am still going to roll with Medusa. Hopefully I shouldn't need to heal her up, because I didn't. So we'll see. But same deal, just get rolling with this armor shattered. I can't do it yet. Go ahead. There we go. Just in time. Doc Strange said, I'm heading to 5.3 Hyperion, doing a test run. Good luck, Doc Strange. Hopefully MODOK is strong enough. How high up were you able to level him? Oh, what? That's okay. You don't need to register my swipe backwards. That's fine. That's totally fine. Thanks, Kabam. That's fine. But he doesn't have much left, so I'm not worried. You should do it, and it does. Super Gaming. I don't have a MODOK. I would like one when he comes out as a basic. Yeah, he's been a lot of fun. He has been more fun than he probably deserves to be, but it's been a blast using him in random quests. Of course, you know, I stick him as the Alliance War final boss, but just so many different little quirks and abilities and stuff that he has. That's why I've been talking about it for a little while, but I've got the Elgato. I've had that for a little bit, and that Apple digital AV adapter finally came in yesterday. So once I get more comfortable with that and I'm able to work on videos a bit more, the first real big one that I want to do is a champion profile on MODOK. Dooley Ray has put a great one out there as well, so feel free to check him out. DOOLIERAY, all one word. I wanted to put mine as well just because I've had them since Christmas, and I love MODOK so darn much. So I definitely want to do a video that highlights that. Speaking of Blast, what's up, bud? Glad you can make it to the stream. How you doing, man? Glad you are here. Doc Strange, he's only level 12 right now. To get him to level 38, it's 218,000 gold. Yeah, it's not cheap. It is not cheap since he's now a rank 4. So that is the blessing and the curse, I suppose. This time, I kind of want to keep it moving, so I'm just going to go straight up the middle. And so I can also fight MODOK. Hooray! Yeah, Slain. Login calendar MODOK coming. You get a MODOK, and you get a MODOK. Everybody will get a MODOK. Hopefully some of y'all at least get a 4-star. That would be fun. I still have never gotten a 4-star from those login calendar crystals ever since it started. I have gotten 100% 3-stars. And yeah, it's just a running joke at this point, you know. I mean, yeah, it's a free champion, so hooray for that. But it'd be nice to get a 4-star at least once, right? Right? But yeah, Doc Strange, when is he coming to the basics? Actually, let me, I wouldn't be able to share, but I did see that MCOC Trucos just sort of updated that basic schedule. I'm just pulling it up on my phone here, since I'm playing the game on my tablet. Because I think he's next, right? I believe he is next in the lineup. So it should be a couple of weeks. Oh. He is not. So next up is Taskmaster on March 27th. So that's not this Tuesday coming up, but the Tuesday after. And then MODOK is after that. So MODOK is added into the basic crystal, the 4-star crystal, premium, all that stuff on Tuesday the 10th. Tuesday, April 10th is when MODOK will be available. And yeah, so hopefully a bunch of you will be able to get him because yeah, he's a lot of fun to mess around with. So throw that off the time. I do. Very nice. Come on. There you go. Just wanted to get that L1 out of the way just in case. Super Gaming. Yeah, so like I said, he'll be in the basic on April 10th. So he is not the next champ, but the champ after. Taskmaster is coming up a week from this Tuesday. And Super Gaming also saying, I've never gotten a 4-star either out of those login crystals. Yeah, Slain and Blast, if you guys are both here. Blast, I know you have, because wasn't there that 1 month where there was the regular login crystal, and then there was some other, there was like a special calendar with a login crystal, and didn't you get like a double 4-star? Or you got them pretty much like 2 months in a row or something? But I know you've gotten it once, and Slain, I don't think you've gotten it either, have you? Doc Strange, though, has said he's gotten a 4-star Nebula from the login crystal. That's pretty darn awesome. Like, that's fantastic. It's a great 4-star to get, especially for free. Let's have some, you know what, let's do some more MODOK fun, since we were talking about him once again. Bleed is pointless. Special one is kind of not pointless, but not as effective as it could be. So let's just let's go for finish them off with a 3 if I can. There we go. Actually, it might do it on its own. If not, the debuff should be nice. There we go. Oh yeah, gotcha. So the reason why I was asking, Slain and Blast Lord are actually both in my alliance. We are alliance mates, which is awesome. Yeah, Slain is saying that he got a Civil Warrior 4-star, and Blast just got the once. Which one was it, Blast? Was it? It's been a little while, right? It's been at least like 4 or 5 months or something. Bruceal01, hey my friend, welcome to the stream. First of all, thanks for dropping by. Do I have an idea about the 4-star bishop cutoff? I'm usually not that great about estimates, but speaking of alliance mates, Blast Lord is kind of like the arena master, so he can drop his predictions. Not to put you on the spot or anything, buddy. Lenny B, can I do a heavy attack with MODOK? Yes, I can. I won't do it... I guess I could do it here, because... from what I remember, he's not Incinerate immune. He's your standard robot, but yeah, nothing else. So yeah, sure, what the heck, why not? So for MODOK, his heavy attack is a 4-hit attack. Just kind of want to get some hits on him first, and then see if I can get a good parry. There we go. So it's a 4-hit attack, as you can see, and that one kind of sucked. But each hit has a chance to incinerate. There we go. So I got 2 on there. Not bad. Go for it again, see if I can finish him off. String that out a little bit so he didn't... There we go. So yeah, so each hit has a chance to incinerate, so he can do up to 4 stacks of incinerate on a single heavy attack. So that's why, you know, I was mentioning earlier to Doc Strange about building a team. MODOK has some very fun synergies. So if you like pair him with Doc Ock, you get that 15% attack bonus after a 15-hit combo. So I like to do that with MODOK, build up the hits, and then launch a heavy, because those incinerates can get pretty powerful pretty quickly. It's a lot of fun. I guess I'll just go Blade. What the heck, why not? This should do it. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Actually, this will be another good example for MODOK. What the heck? I don't know how this quickly turned into a MODOK fiesta, but I definitely don't mind it. And again, I don't have any of his synergies on this team, as I'm sure you guys have noticed. You guys and gals, hopefully. Go ahead and there we go. Yeah, 2 seems to be the average. It's, you know, of course it's all RNG. So, and like there, I got none. I don't think I've ever seen 4 stacks of Incinerate coming from the same heavy. Like, I've been able to string a couple of heavies together fast to build them up, but I don't think I've ever seen 1 heavy attack actually do the 4 stacks. I mean, it's... Ooh, that wasn't very much. That was only a heal block for the debuffs. That's pretty boring. RNG does not seem to be on my side right now. Build a special melee back up. 2, 3. Okay, only 2. But still, I mean, again, you know, they last for a few seconds. We saw each stack there was 225. And that's obviously without a class advantage, so it's not bad. Like I said, the Incinerates do a fair amount of damage pretty quickly, which is nice. Okay. Let me get caught up with the chat here for a second before I roll in. Paramesvari, hopefully I got that right. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping on by. Hui, what's up, bud? Glad you could come by as well. Blast, yeah, I was saying that a little bit ago. I'm sure you heard it. The skill type Sentinels are the worst. That the Purify that they can do really makes it a pain. Such a pain. So yeah, I've been trying to avoid them as much as I can in this run here. Fark is live. Oh, okay, cool. I'll check Fark out after I'm done with my stream here. Still rolling with it. Alright, so he's more likely to activate Special 3, then Special 2, then Special 1. He gets a bar power from Strike Back, special damage. So nothing too outlandish, especially since I will just roll with Medusa here and get him armor shattered. So then that way, actually that way he shouldn't be able to throw a special at all. If he starts with the L3, okay, so I should be good then. I just have to make sure I get to my L3 before that expires, or I'm going to be in trouble. Come on, there we go. Just in the nick of time. Nice. Super Gaming, I'm going for Bishop as the 4-star feature, hoping 12 mil will get him. I would hope so too. I mean, I'm sure his score is definitely going to be up there. But I would think, just from what I know of arena predictions, I would think 12 million has got to be enough. You know, especially now with the new 5-star featured arena that is kind of taking people away from focusing on the 4-star basic and featured as much. Alright, that should do it right there. So yeah, I would hope 12 million would definitely secure you a Bishop. Plus, it seems like the first round of arenas are always a bit lower in scores than the second round of arenas. Okay, so that is the end of Chapter 2, and so I'm guessing this is probably where the deal is going to pop up. But I will hit play next anyway. No, okay, so maybe it got quote-unquote fixed. And it just is going to roll at the very end, which is fine. That works better for me. Okay, well, let's do... Because what is the stuff on this one? Oh, good old Bane. Everybody loves Bane. I'll avoid that for now. I'm not worried about it, but I could bring a slightly better team, like for that Groot, and yeah, I'll figure it out another time. Let's go. I will go right, but then I'll go left after. Alright, so yeah, into Chapter 3, so just a reminder, once the first run of Uncollected is done and I get those rewards, I'll use Blade, what the heck. Legendary deal will pop up by then, so I will be purchasing that, breaking it down, opening the Legendary Crystal, and, oops, I should focus for a second. Purchasing a legendary bundle, breaking it down, opening the legendary crystal, hoping for a 5-star, of course, and then opening a 5-star basic as well. So guaranteed 1 5-star, and hopefully I'll be able to snag a second, but we'll see. So yeah, just a reminder that is coming up at the end of this run. And while I have a moment, once again, feel free to smash that like button down below and hit that subscribe button as well if you're not already. If you are not already a follower of my channel, I am in what I am calling More Content March, where I have been putting out a new video every single day, big or small, whether it's grinding, or whether it's crystal opening, or whether it's combat, or talking about like Marvel Insider, just anything really under the sun. I have been trying to put out, well, I have successfully put out 1 video a day so far, just to build up the channel, to get more information out there to you all, see what you like to watch, see what you don't like to watch. So again, you know, if you're watching this on demand, or even now, if you want to type in the chat, if there's anything, any particular video you're interested in seeing, feel free to comment or type in the chat, whichever you prefer. And hopefully I can make that into a video for you. I had gotten 1 request earlier this month from Calvin Jr., who was asking about Iron Fist, and what exactly is the difference between him and that very rare Immortal Iron Fist. So I was able to make a video per his request, you know, just kind of breaking down the differences in his stats and what have you. So, yeah, like I said, if you have any suggestions, comments, ideas, always feel free to put them on a video, type them in a chat, something like that. I'm always eager to hear what you guys have to think, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing horribly. It all just helps me out, you know, because the idea is to put out as much content as I can, and to put out stuff that you all actually want to see. So, like I said, you know, always feel free to give me advice, to comment, to tell me what I'm screwing up. All that stuff really helps me out. Okay, let me get caught up. Cameron Shelton, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Cameron is saying, was the T4CC offer from a couple days ago worth it? You're talking about the one, I believe it was what, that 1,000 unit and then 4,000 unit? It was, first of all, because it was units, you know, it's a little bit better that you didn't have to spend real money if you had the units available. That said, it wasn't amazing. Like, it wasn't as terrible as it could be. I'm trying to remember what it was off the top of my head. What was the 1,000? I think it was, what? What am I trying to say? 1 tier 4 basic. I think it was, what, either 3 or 5 tier 1 alphas. I'm trying to remember everything off the top of my head, and maybe the coffee hasn't kicked in enough yet still. But from what I remember, it wasn't an amazing deal. Like, it wasn't one of those, oh my god, I should totally buy this right now, right this second. And especially for me, since, like I was saying earlier, I've been saving up units all month to go for this legendary bundle. If I wasn't saving, I might have gone for it. Again, it's not a terrible bundle, but it wasn't one of those, like, amazing Black Friday style, oh my god, you have to get this kind of thing. And then that 4,000 unit bundle that you unlock after getting the first one, that definitely was not worth it. I mean, again, unless you just happen to have 5,000 units sitting around, yeah, I mean, I did pass on it, but if I had made a video that day, I probably would have recommended the same. Like, if you want to go for it, you can. Not a terrible deal, but it's not as amazing as some of the other ones that they've put out before. There we go. Misho Builder, what's up, bud? Another alliance mate in the house. Thanks for making it. Haven't missed out on too much just yet, so I'm already through the first 2 chapters of Uncollected, and that legendary deal has not popped up yet. So I'm finishing up these last 2 levels, and then we'll be doing a bunch of stuff. Gotta buy the bundle, break it down, open the legendary crystal, and open a 5-star crystal. And like I said, I for sure will have 1 4-star. Because I believe after first completion, it's like 2,900 4-star shards. I don't think I'll have enough for a double 4-star opening. But I'll have to see what sort of max sig crystals I have sitting around as well. It'll be close, I think. Either way, it's going to be close. That's a good question, Misho. You're asking, isn't MODOK only for defense? No, he is not. I mean, is he the best attacker in the game? Of course not. There's so many others out there. But he's good for a bunch of random situations, just because of his abilities and his weird little quirks that come with those abilities. Okay, so he gets a bar of power, energy attacks, inflict more damage, and starts with a bar of power. No big deal, I should think, but I'll roll a Star-Lord for now, just for the advantage. That going again. I need to practice with Bishop more. Oh, I thought I had that last dexterity. I need to practice with Bishop more and see some more stuff from fellow YouTubers as well, because I wanted to get the timing down on his L2 a little bit better. I'm still shaky at it. Come on. There we go. I'll save this special for now, since he gets that 1 bar, huh? Okay. If you can trigger it. There we go. Nice. Okay. Give me a second, actually. That should be enough. Nice. All right, 1 more level. So sorry, I was starting to talk about MODOK, and then of course I wanted to focus on the fight. So, you know, his L1 can reverse regeneration and power gains from abilities. So, like we were talking about that earlier with, like, Hyperion's power gain that he keeps triggering on himself. MODOK's L1 can reverse that power gain. Any regen, so anybody, so Wolverine, X-23, Blade, like anybody under the sun that can regen, that L1 can reverse that regen for the duration of the actual L1. His L2, you got a chance of doing some really high crits, but also 2 stacks of bleed. The L3 can do a whole assortment of debuffs if you're lucky. That's all RNG. But yeah, so is he the best attacker in the game? Of course not, but he's certainly one of the more interesting attackers. I'll put it that way. And he's oddly useful in a bunch of different fights. I'm for sure going this way because, like we were just talking about Blast, I would like to avoid that skill Sentinel for now. I'll just go down here. That's fine. Let's see. Aaron Hoodie Lover. can't believe Jackson was able to pull a 4-star Sentinel and Bishop over the 2 future crystals. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I'm going to have to check that out. So yeah, Doc Strange, like I was just saying, how long does the reverse effect last? So when he fires his L1, it's just that beam, right? I can't really show you here unless Beast, unless I get Beast to regen, and I don't really plan on doing that, so we'll have to do it another time. But essentially what happens is, during his L1, he shoots that beam, and from what I found, it doesn't matter if you make contact with the enemy or not. Like, they can block it, they can dodge it, whatever it is. So even if the L1 doesn't do any actual damage, it will still reverse the regen and reverse power gain. But like I said, it's only the length of the actual special. So it's only for that, 2 to 3 seconds that the power gain or the regen gets reversed. That said, so like with Hyperion's power gain, MODOK fires off his L1, you're able to shave off like at least a bar or so of power, maybe a little more than a bar. Doc Strange is asking, am I going to rank 5 MODOK? So I am thinking about it. He was still a contender even after I got Blade. He was still in the top 3 of ranking him up, and of course the primary focus would be just to make him an even more annoying Alliance War boss. But again, with some of the stuff he can do in questing, like it wouldn't hurt. He's not like a utility champ. He has no immunities or anything, and of course his block proficiency is pretty crappy. It's a bit better when he becomes awakened, and I'm intrigued to get him to a much higher Sig level. But, so he's not a perfect utility champ or anything. Oh crap, I didn't realize she was already going to red. But he does have a lot of random uses, so he was still a potential. He still is now. So I think the next rank 5 would either be him or Archangel. And honestly, since I already have Blade, I might do MODOK first. Truthfully, he might be my next rank 5. It would be a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a lot of fun. DA Contest Legend in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for making it to the stream. Glad you couldn't make it. You're just in the nick of time too, just about. Wrapping up this last level here, and then we've got some crystals to open. But yeah, how are you doing, my friend? Glad to see you. Moving right along, another Sentinel. I am shocked. Keep rolling with Medusa. This Armor Shattered is fantastic. I mean, I know it goes without saying, because that's one of her primary purposes, but the Armor Shattered against robots is just fantastic. Go. Nice try there, buddy. Come on. Oh, so close. Oh well. I'm not too worried. Okay. I didn't think he was going to trigger it that fast. They usually don't. But I'm guessing he probably sped it up because he knew he couldn't get power. So that's fine. That is fine. All right. Only a few more, I think 3 fights left, right? Kamala, Bishop, and a Sabretooth. Okay, let's mix it up. Let's do... Yeah, I wish I could show the L1 that I was talking about, Doc. But she doesn't really have any passive power gain or regen, so I can't. I'll just roll with Blade. I guess what I could do... Sorry, I'm thinking and fighting at the same time. Dangerous multitasking, right? I haven't tried it yet against Sabretooth, but I'm assuming even though his regen is passive... go ahead. Go ahead. Anytime you're ready there, Kamala. There we go. I'm assuming even though his regen is passive, if I did MODOK's L1, it would still reverse it. So I'm willing to show that off if I can, actually. I don't even care if I win the fight, because then I'll just bring in Archangel to do the heal block with his neurotoxins. But let's see if I can actually show you, Doc Strange, what I mean by the length of the reversal for regen. But let's get through Bishop first. Nothing fancy, right? Just that stuff. No big deal. I will once again go with Mr. Lord of the Stars. Nice. Ah. Not mean to do that. Oh, come on. I don't know why, but some of the swipe backs today just have not been registering well. There we go. Alright, one more fight and the first Uncollected run is over. Okay, so yeah, Doc Strange, let me start with MODOK, and hopefully this will work. So again, pay attention to when I fire off that L1. Regardless of whether it actually makes contact with him, whether he blocks it or gets hit by it, just watch his regen stacks before it, however much he's able to regen at the time, and see if you can spot when the regen starts reversing on itself. So let's see, get a few stacks going, that's fine. Don't care. Okay, so he's got 15 stacks of regen. It looks like it's going for 292 a tick. So in fact, I don't even care. I'm just going to fire it. Alright, so if you saw in there, and it's still lasting for another second or so. So not only does he not actually gain power from that attack itself, if you notice that, his power bar didn't go up at all. But yeah, that regen, let's do it again. That regen was reversing itself. And again, it only lasts for, you know, the, what is it, 3 seconds or so. And it doesn't nullify it either. So if the regen is still active by the time the special is done, as you can see, it just went right back to regenning him again. But during the duration of the special, not only is he not regenning, which of course is nice, but then that health is reversing it. So, pretty darn helpful. And then again, it works for any power gain abilities as well. So not just like regular power gain. So it's not an actual power drain per se. You'll notice that his power isn't going down when I'm firing off this special. But again, for like Hyperion's power gain ability that he just re-triggers over and over and over. And anybody else who has a similar ability like that, it will drain while in effect. So see, like even there, he blocked the special, so it didn't really do any damage, but that health regen still took place. So that's a nice touch. Fire off one more there, just because I'm about to die, and I just did right there. So, yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you, Doc, and anybody else who's curious about MODOK's L1 as well. I guess consider that a sneak preview to my Champion Spotlight video that'll come in the near future. Because there's definitely a lot to talk about MODOK. Just so many little, you know, quirks and not really hidden abilities per se, but just stuff that doesn't get easily advertised. Alright, got the neurotoxin. See if I can get some more stacks of poison on him. And that'll shut him down pretty fast. Sure, go ahead and do some more. Why not? Goodbye. Alright. First run of Uncollected is done. Yeah, no problem, Doc Strange. Happy to help out with that kind of stuff. Okay, let the rewards come on in. Oh, why was I thinking I got more 4-star shards? It's when you 100% the act, not just the first run. Because there's some of the individual levels as well. But there's that. Oh, I do. Never mind. I do have enough for 2 4-stars. So that is going to happen. I will have enough for a 5-star basic after I buy the deal, which will pop up as soon as I hit one of these buttons, I'm sure. Up to 6,900 6-star shards. I'm definitely, after hearing that announcement earlier this week about the 6-star featured crystal coming out, I am definitely saving for that. I already got my 6-star cable, and that's fine and all, but some of those 6 stars that they mentioned in the featured crystal will be amazing to pull. So, fingers crossed there. Got the tier 2 alpha frags, got the tier 5 basic frags, and of course the 10 5-star 6-stone crystals. So, I am imagining, like I said, once I hit one of these buttons, the deal should pop up. There it goes. Sweet. Okay. So if you guys bear with me for a second, I do plan on splitting this off as like its own separate video, so people can maybe just go straight to the legendary bundle if they are curious. So if you give me a second, I am just going to go ahead and... Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to get some more coffee, and then I'm going to start it off as kind of like a new video, so to speak. So yeah, just give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. So I am back. Like I said, bear with me 1 second. Super Gaming. I should have got this offer when I had the chance. Yeah, like I said, I saw it pop up last month, and of course, totally was not prepared for it because the first couple months of Uncollected, they didn't offer this at all. So when I saw it, I was like, oh man, that's an amazing deal. Oh man, I'm not even close to 4,000 units. I guess I'm just going to have to pass. So I told myself, I'm like, all right, I'm going to push next month. Hopefully they offer it again, and if they do, I'm going for it. So once I saw a couple other people did videos on it, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to just put this off and do it later. Elite Gladiator, what's up, buddy? Glad you made it. Dropping by to say hi. I can't have any sound on, by the way. No big deal. Hopefully at some point... Oh, excuse me. Hopefully at some point you do hear that I'm saying hello. And speaking of, like I said, I do want to split this off as its own video, so I'm just going to go ahead and start a new intro, so to speak. And, yeah. Let me roll with it. Give myself a little marker right here. Hello, hello, hello. What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does. Back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. Today, I actually am in the middle of a live stream, and I just finished up the first run of Uncollected mode for the event quest, and this bundle happened to pop up. They offered it last month, and I definitely was not ready for it because they didn't offer it the first couple of times for the Uncollected event quest. So I wanted to get it, but I definitely did not have enough units and had to unfortunately pass on it. But this month I knew it was coming, so I was prepared. So let me break it down real fast. I've got some time. You can see in the corner it's on sale for another 24 minutes and change, so got some time. As you can see at the bottom there, it is regularly 5,000 units, which of course is not a small feat. But like the other event quest bundles, for the first half an hour, it is 15% off. So that gets knocked down to 4,250 units, which of course is a huge savings. 750 units, that's roughly the equivalent of, about $23, $25 US, somewhere in there, since $30 is 850 units, so it's close. But that's definitely no chump change to be discounted by. So it goes down to 4,250 units. Let's break it down real fast. I'll actually work my way up. So first off, you get 5 of these greater champion boosts that you cannot buy in the unit store. You can't really acquire them elsewhere. They're pretty much only offered through deals, whether it's in the unit store itself in terms of buying the units, whether it's bundles like these or what have you. They're pretty rare, and they're great for, going for Legends runs, or if you need it for end game content like Act 5 or Labyrinth of Legends. These are the best. These are the 30% boosts for attack and health for 1 full hour, and you get 5 of them. That is huge. To compare, the only ones you can buy in the store are the lesser champion boosts, which is the 10% boost, and those are 90 units each. So 5 of those would be 450 units. So 5 of these, easily double that, if not more. So that's almost that's probably 1,000 units worth right there. 10 energy refills, of course those are 30 units each, so that's 300 units worth. 5 of the level 2 team revives. Again, those are 100 units each, so that's 500 units. So already, just from these 3 items, we're at almost 2,000 units worth of stuff, and we're not even to the best stuff yet. 3 level 3 revives. Again, you cannot buy these in the store. You can buy the level 2 revives, and those are 40 units each. 10 of those would be 400, so again, that's, at least 500 to 600 units worth of stuff. 10 level 5 team health potions. Again, I believe you cannot buy those in the store. So that is going to be a huge chunky units as well. But then the last 2 interesting things to talk about here. So as you can see to the big old picture on the left there, you get 5,000 5-star hero crystal shards, which they're starting to come down in price. Anytime they have those unit tiered bundles that pop up for 24 hours sometimes, it's usually like 1,000 units for 1,000 5-star shards and some stuff, whether it's, like tier 2 alpha frags or you know, some other random stuff that comes in there, it's still 1,000 units for 1,000 shards plus that other stuff. So it's slowly starting to come down in price in terms of, you know, units per shard value. But 5,000 hero crystal shards is still, you know, 2,000 to 3,000 units worth, if not more, I'd say. But the cream of the crop, the icing on the cake, hopefully, is this legendary crystal. And so now, thankfully, with the drop rates that were revealed, you can see what the actual chance is. So this is basically the step up from an ultimate crystal, which is a 3-star with a shot at a 4-star. This is a 4-star hero crystal, guaranteed, with a shot at a 5-star. So you see the breakdown there. Just like the ultimate crystal, it's 80% for a 4-star with a 20% shot at a 5-star. And again, this mirrors the basic crystals. So it's, you know, for the 4 stars, it's whoever's in the 4-star crystal. For the 5 stars, it's whoever's in the 5-star basic crystal. So not going to see like Killmonger or Gladiator Hulk or MODOK or any of the others that we've been talking about today, actually. But any of the basic champs will be in there. So it's a decent sized pool. So, in my opinion, even if you pull a 4-star from this crystal, this bundle is still worth it, especially if you're trying to build up items for like a labyrinth run, if you need it for Act 5, whatever it is. This stuff there's a lot of good stuff in here. It's not cheap, obviously, but I think if you can save up for it, you should definitely get it, because it will help you out immensely in the long haul. Just because it offers both solo and team revives. It's got the team health potions. The energy refills, of course, are nice. The boosts are fantastic, just because they're so hard to get, and you get 5 of them. And then, of course, you get half of a 5-star and the chance at a full 5-star. So, you know, yeah, there's some RNG involved, but for the most part, this bundle is just super helpful, especially for endgame content. So, once again, the official MCOC Droid Does recommendation is, if you can get this bundle, go for it. Save up, you know, arena grind, do what you got to do, but definitely save up for this bundle. So, before I lose any more time and before that discount expires, I am not going to hesitate. I do want to screenshot it just once so I have my own version. And I am going to buy it. It is confirmed. And I have 30 units left. Oh, that's fantastic. Anyway, let me get caught up with chat here for a second. Like I said, this is a live stream, so let me do some catch up here. Yeah, Super Gaming is saying I need to get this deal for my second LOL run. That's honestly super. That's the exact reason why I'm getting it. Like, yeah, I love the 5-star shards, the shot at a 5-star, and some of that other stuff, but I've only done one run of Labyrinth, and I would like to start the second one pretty soon-ish, now that I'm done with Act 5. So that was the main draw for me personally as well to get this deal, because I wanted to rebuild those boosts and to rebuild the higher level revives and potions. So that was also the main reason why I got it. Doc Strange, I'm about to take on 5.3 Hyperion. Good luck to you, my friend. Hopefully I was able to help a little bit with the MODOK gameplay earlier in the stream. But anyway, so now Uncollected run is over, and I have a few things to open. I'm going to work up to the 5-star and to the Legendary Crystal. Let's go ahead and start with a double 4-star opening, because why not? Hela got added into the Crystal earlier this week. I, of course, have her awakened as a 5-star, but I would love her as a 4-star. She's a little bit under Medusa in terms of like the best cosmic champion, but she is still fantastic. So I wouldn't mind having her as a 4-star to round out the collection. Aside from that, Iceman and Stark Spidey are my top 2. I have them both, and I would like to awaken both of them. That would be nice. Aside from that, there are a handful of champs I don't have. Hyperion, okay. He's starting to get up there now in Sig level, I believe. 63, okay. So getting there, but not too close to the max Sig just yet. And let's go for the second one. Super Gaming is saying those 30% boosts are great to get. Yeah, but like I said, those are the best. One, because they last for a whole freaking hour, which is awesome. And two, because, I mean, they're 30%. That's a huge gain, especially with some of your top champs. And they're just so hard to get. Again, you can't go to the regular store and buy them or anything. They pretty much only exist in these bundles, deals, offers, whatever. Second 4-star, Carnage. Oh, man. I think I just killed all my luck right there. Oh, well. I know I'm not getting anything good later. Yes, that is, in fact, a first pull on a Carnage. Let me pull up my spreadsheet here and add them to the list. Because I will admit I've sold a few 4-stars over a time, and you know, if I've needed 5-star shards to go for a feature to something, but Carnage is one that I have never ever pulled. So yeah, I can now add him to the collection. Hooray. But that's fine, you know, like I said, I still have a handful or so of champs in the 4-star basic that are not in my collection yet. Most notably, Captain America World War II. I have never pulled Captain America World War II. He is the one that I've really wanted the most, just to get him. But hey, a new champ is a new champ. There is that lovely legendary crystal. I'm going to screenshot that too, maybe for future thumbnails or something like that. It looks so pretty. What else would I like to open? I guess I'll go ahead and pop these 6-stone crystals. I had one from MODOK Lab, and then the other 10, of course, I just got. So let's see. Cool. Skill, Mutant, and Tech are still my 2 big ones. Or my 3 big ones, excuse me, that I like to get. And I got no Tech. Cosmic is fine. Those can go into Hela. MODOK would get Science, of course. And like I said, I only have one Mystic 5-star champ, and that is Iron Fist. He is awakened, but I'm not going to pour any stones into him. So I'm at like 40 or 50 now. Well, let me check. I'm curious. Metal Sonic Dude, Carnage. Look at him in all caps. Yeah, isn't he so amazing? Like, he's the best champ in the game, right? I don't really need Blade anymore because I have Carnage. 41. Yeah, so those are just continuing to build and build and build. But anyway... actually, I'm going to ask you all first. I'll keep it open for about a minute or so. What do you want to see me open first? Do you want me to go for my 5-star basic? Or do you want me to go for the legendary crystal? Type your response in the chat. Like I said, I'll let it go for a second. And it gives me an excuse to have one more sip of coffee. Nobody? Nobody? Come on. Alright, Doc Strange is saying legendary first. Metal Sonic Dude is saying legendary first. Super Gaming is saying legendary. I think I'm pretty much getting a common thread here. So I think I will start with that. Okay, so again, just as a breakdown, this... Ooh, excuse me. Let me make sure I get this description correct. This special crystal guarantees a 4-star hero with a chance of obtaining a 5-star. I might play with that later, so I would like to screenshot that as well. I don't think I've ever seen any of their crystals be dubbed special. So, yeah, definitely need to, I'm going to have to do something with that. Okay, so, again, we saw the drop rates. It's an 80-20 spread. Get this guy in the spinner. It's a good-looking crystal. It kind of looks like a map 6 crystal, actually. Very interesting. I know, I apologize for all the screenshots. I just like having images to use for potential thumbnails and what have you. But anyway, I am going to spin this crystal out. Let it go. Oh, look at all those 5 stars to begin with. I know it takes super long these days, and I apologize, but for this and for maybe the basic as well, I'm just going to let it spin out. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything. Top choices. Iceman, Stark Spidey, Ghost Rider, Voodoo would be great. Again, some Mystics to start filling in the gaps there. So Dormammu, well, I already mentioned Voodoo, Ghost Rider, Mephisto would be awesome. Who else would I want? Pretty good spread, I would say. Those are my top 5 or 6 or however many I listed there. Maybe 7? Feel free to count. Okay, it has stopped on its own. And what's it going to be? Get out, keep going, keep going, keep... Ugh. God, not even a chance at a 5-star. Like, not even a chance of a rollover. That was ugly. That was ugly. Doc Strange, I think the Eye of Agamotto failed this time, bud. Because, yeah, that wasn't even close. Nor was it even like a Max Sig. Ugh. I mean, Luke Cage is fine, but... no. Just no. Alright. Well, that was kind of a bummer. Like I said, the deal is still worth it, but it would have been worth it even more if I actually got a 5-star. So we're going to move on and finish this live stream and this video with a 5-star Hero Crystal basic pull. Everything still applies. Everything still applies to those champs that I was looking for. Here we go. Same deal. I'm not gonna let this one. I'm not gonna tap this one early. I'll just let it go. Some others I'd be cool with. Hulk. I've always wanted a 5-star Hulk. That would be nice to have. Thor Ragnarok. I know he'd be decent on prestige, and I would actually really like him for synergies that I have with Hela, etc., etc. So speaking of, a 5-star Angela would be cool. Same deal. Would be, she's great on her own, plus some really good synergies with all of them kind of combined. You know, we're talking Hela, Loki, regular Hulk, Gladiator Hulk, Thor Ragnarok, just kind of building some more teams around them. That would be kind of cool. Ah, man. Okay, stopped on its own. Here we go. What is this basic going to be? Magic? Magic? Okay, Hulk. I was just talking about Hulk, and I got a Hulk. That is fine. I'm okay with that. Of course, he needs to be awakened to live up to his true potential, but that's a good start. I'm not disappointed with that at all. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's a new science champ, and it'll definitely help, like I said, with synergies and what have you. So, that's okay. That is okay. Let's go take a look at him right now, actually. But yeah, so apparently it's a science day because of the 4-star Luke Cage and then the 5-star Hulk. Interesting. Alright. Again, not a top choice, but no complaints there. I still like my 4-star Hulk, so if I can get this guy awakened, I would be happy with that. Like I was saying, he's good for some synergies with some of these folks here. Particularly with Hela, well, the team that is built around Hela. Oh man, what's the old Revengers team, if you will? I know obviously Thor Ragnarok is involved, and I don't have him above. I don't think I have him as a 3-star yet, do I? I might actually. I do. Okay. But of course I need the 4-star to see all of the synergies. But essentially, you know, if I got like a team of Hela, Angela, Hulk, Thor Ragnarok, and Loki, I believe is the team. They have a lot of cool synergies between all of them. Some of them are individual of the champs, some of them are team-based, but yeah, that's a fun team from what I've seen. So yeah, I'm not disappointed with the basic. I'm disappointed with the legendary crystal, of course, but the basic made up for it. So yeah, not complaining too much over here. I'm okay with that. And it's a new champ, which is helpful for the arena grind. I'm up to, what did I say the other night? I think I was at 28, so now I'm at 29 5-stars. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 20, yeah, 29 5-stars. So one more to get that rounded 10 sets of teams. Okay, yeah. Like I said, overall I'm happy. First run done. The item stash is now looking a lot better because of, where are you at? All those lovely things that got added. Get those. You got the team revives. You got the solo revives. You got those beautiful looking 30% boosts up there. Sorry about that. Plenty full on energy refill, so when the next completion event rolls around, I can hopefully burn through, Uncollected and some other stuff. Yeah, I'm happy how this finished out. So no complaints here. But anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the stream. Wow, it's already been going for an hour 45. Not bad. So, yeah, like I said, that is going to wrap it up for the live stream here. I hope you enjoyed first run of Uncollected, the breakdown of the Legendary Bundle. I know it kind of bled together with this 5-star basic, so I'll see how my editing skills will hold up, and all that good stuff. Thanks for coming out for those who did. Again, if you're not already a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'm still in the middle of more content March, so lots of stuff to be put out, as today is only the 17th. So still 2 weeks worth of stuff to go. Smash that like button. Again, comment down below if you're watching this on demand, or in the chat while we're still wrapping up. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see me do, any requests. I definitely try and look at everybody's comments on every video that I make, just to make sure that you all are heard and you know that I see you, I appreciate you, even if it's just a quick response or something. I really do appreciate the subscribers, and everyone who comments and likes and all that stuff. I'm very close to 200, as was pointed out earlier in the stream, so hoping to get to that benchmark pretty soon. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here. Happy Saturday once again, everybody. Hope you have a good weekend ahead of you. Aside from that, take care, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody.